Hey everybody, welcome back to a new entry in the Retro Lore series. My name is Necroxis. Good, back, better than ever, kind of. I'm still slightly sick, but hopefully you won't hear it in my voice. We're going to do a new series in a new place, looking at one of the more iconic storylines that they made in Cataclysm. It has to do with the story of Andorhal, more specifically the battles, with an S, battles for Andorhal. Like we see here, we are in Andorhal. For those of you who might not be as up on the lore as some of us, Andorhal was a very significant distribution center in the Lordaeron before it fell to the Scourge. And as such, it distributed grain throughout the entire kingdom, and thus was a prime target for Kel'Thuzad when he was spreading his corrupted plague all throughout the kingdom. He started here in Andorhal. And for those of you who played Warcraft 3, this is where Jaina and Arthas arrive when Arthas was still a human. They defeat Kel'Thuzad's forces here at first, and even though most of Lordaeron is infected by the plague, Lordaeron is spared until Arthas becomes a Death Knight, and then he comes back, conquers all of Andorhal for the Scourge, because he is trying to retrieve Kel'Thuzad's remains, and so we are now here. In Vanilla, this was a battleground with the Scourge versus the Alliance and Horde forces, who both were trying to clear the Scourge out. Because Andorhal would be a major, significant victory for the Alliance and the Horde against the Scourge, or if they won Andorhal, which was being commanded by the Lich named Araj the Summoner. But in Cataclysm, as with most zones, it was remade. The storyline, the core of the storyline is still the same, but it's now far more interesting. So, to begin this quest chain about Andorhal, either go to your War Chiefs or your High King's command board at level 35-ish, or if you're above this, just come to your respective faction's base. But I am level 35, like I said in my Westfall, or whenever I said it, my video where I talked about I like to do quest chains at the relevant level as possible, because I think it makes it more interesting instead of just steamrolling everything. I think it takes something out of it. I don't know what that something is, but it's something, the heart of it. So, I am on the Horde faction with this character. I'm a Blood Elf monk, and the quest is called The Battle for Andorhal. I just received the most curious missive, curious indeed. The city of Andorhal is in the middle of a three-way war between the Forsaken, the Alliance, and the Scourge. It sounds like Sylvanas has made her move, and to make matters more interesting, she's pulled Koltira Deathweaver, the Death Knight, in command. They've asked for you by name. Speak with blah 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 blah, and he'll send you here. So we are coming to meet Koltira Deathweaver. For those of you who played in Wrath of the Lich King, you may notice or remember him. His face is really bright in this model for some reason. I don't know why. Might be just a bug. But he was, I guess, the Blood Elf Death Knight of that expansion, alongside Thessarian, who was the Alliance's version now, and was the human Death Knight. So, let's talk to him. If we've been like 2 minutes and we haven't done anything yet. He says, "It's about time you've arrived, monk." Scourge first, Alliance later. Darkmaster Gandling of the Cult of the Damned leads the Scourge offensive here in Andorhal. My old counterpart, Thessarian, leads the Alliance forces. If we're to win Andorhal, we'll have to defeat both, but we will certainly fail if we take on both at once. I know Thessarian well enough to know that he will focus on the Scourge first. We will do the same. Take out the weaker, desiccated Scourge to reduce their numbers. The Alliance will have to wait to taste our wrath.
We are done.
And there are also, to progress the storyline, you basically have to do all of the quests in Andorhal. Some of them might not be as lore specific or important, but they are related to the story. So let's talk to this chick, Lindsay Ravenson, for a quest called War Machines. You fools will never defeat the Scourge with those abominations running around. Koltira blathers on about reducing their numbers, but the Scourge's best weapon here in Andorhal can be found in those lumbering brutes. They're throwing around my death guards like ragdolls. I won't have it. Enter the battlefield and destroy those monsters. I don't know why they are her death guards, random lady, but okay, whatever. Jarl Donald, let's talk to him. The Endless Flow. Araj the Summoner is bolstering the Scourge's defenses with simple skeletons, an army of weaklings that will overwhelm you before it overpowers you. He has assembled animi within Andorhal's northern towers that spew these skeletons out at an alarming rate. But I've got just the solution. Jarl hands you a handful of grenades. Their function is simple. Throw these grenades at the bone animus, or for that matter, a mob of skeletons that will reduce them to splinters. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to buff myself up, and we're going to wreck some Scourge. The desiccated Scourge, here we go, some here. I'm not going to show you all of me doing this, but I will show a couple, just for shits and giggles, because why not? Touch of death that bitch, and he's dead. Let's take on a behemoth. Open gut. I guess that's what they. I don't know. But whatever. That's his name. Fist of Fury. Whenever my monk does this, I have to go pew 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 pew, because it seems like it's only natural. Andorhal Defender. That was a human. We're ignoring you right now. I'm not gonna fight you unless I have to. Let's kill this bitch. Suck it. Don't mess with me. I'm a monk. Chi burst, yo. Nice. Okay, let's try and kill one of these just for show, and then I will do the rest off camera so I don't waste my time and your time just showing me this stuff. Oh my god, look at all those skeletons. Bombs away. Suck it. Get out of my way. Just fuck it, I'll just do this. Do 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 do. Boom. I assume that's how you're supposed to do it anyway. Let's just run in here and go like this. Yeah. This is also a similar. My voice is beginning to falter. Sorry. That was also a similar quest to a vanilla storyline or quest where you had to kill an elite bone animus who was standing in there spawning skeletons instead. But since Blizzard basically removed all of the, elite quest in Cataclysm for the most part, unless it's like the arena quest or the Arena of Annihilation quest, they changed it to just a regular quest. Touch of Death. Okay, so that's about it. You just kill these guys, kill those guys. I have to go bomb the other one. Oh no, I already won. I already beat this one. So I will complete this, and we will get back to Kultira and see what next part of the story awaits us. All right, I'm back. I have completed all 3 of my quests. Let's turn the first one into Jarl Donald and see what he has to say. Hello. Those grenades are all explosive, nothing more. Even as a member of the Royal Apothecary Society, I recognize that some problems are not solved by throwing more plague at them. Good for him. Araj the Summoner. Oh god, we're already fighting Araj. With the Animus destroyed, the next logical step is to take out Araj himself. And you have to take a shard of his phylactery. You've probably already seen him lurking in the fountain in the center of town. Those of you in Vanilla will remember those words. He was in the center of town. That was kind of an iconic thing back then. Araj was in the center of town, and he was elite, so he wrecked your shit like no other when you were in Vanilla. Take my grenades with you. They won't do anything to Araj, but if he decides to summon those skeletons, you can blow them away again. Sounds good to me. Why did I not accept that quest? Oh no. Oh, there we go. I was like, oh no, I'm lagging out. Kultura, what do you have to say for you?
Yes.
Scourge first, Alliance later. You may not act quickly, but at least you do not fail me. What does that even mean? Why would you insult me for that? Very well, I have a more important task for you when the time is right. I guess that's it. Hey, Lindsay, whatever your face is, with the behemoths out of the way, our victory against the Scourge is inevitable. Our current chances against the Alliance aren't quite as favorable, but that's not yours. But that's no concern of yours, not yet anyhow. What do I want? I want I want this one. You have another quest for me? Why am I lagging? Game, please. I'm recording. This is not professional. Alright, so... Oh, Kultura wants to talk to me again, I guess. What's up, buddy? Oh, I got 2 more. Gandling has brought his lieutenant, the Ravinian, with him. The slumbering brute is far more dangerous than any of the other Scourge you will find upon the battlefield, even the abominations. You will find the Ravinian within a tower near the southern end of the town. I recommend caution before fighting him. He will not be a pushover. And then Scholomance. The Scholomance is one of the few Scourge strongholds remaining west of the Thorondal, which is the river, dividing west and eastern Plaguelands, by the way. The headmaster of Scholomance, a cultist by the name of Darkmaster Gandling, has made an appearance on the battlefield. This will be his final mistake. You will find Gandling in a square near the southern end of the town. I want you to fight and weaken Gandling. I will join and help you finish him off. He said, Gandling is strong, but do not worry. I will join you after you begin to fight him. Thanks, buddy. Let's see where we have to go. Kill these guys, and this might be the end of the first part of this video. There's going to be several parts because the storyline is quite lengthy, and there's also a bit of a break in between the 2 acts. This is Act 1, where we're fighting the Scourge, and then Act 2, where we fight the Alliance, because why not? Here's Araj, let's kick his ass. No casting for you, bitch. I will punch you in your non-existent throat and interrupt you. Pew 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 pew. Chi burst. Oh, they're using bombs. All the bombs. Boom. You're no match for me. I'm a monk. Touch of death. Oh, and that's the end of you, Araj. I will take that shard out of your phylactery so you do not come back ever again. I don't know how that works because you're supposed to just destroy the phylactery, but whatever. I assume that means I blew it up and took a remainder of it. You go, Death Guard. I believe in you. I'm gonna fight this guy while you're doing that.
It's too far away.
Yeah. Don't mess with me. I'm gonna use Touch of Karma.
Can't do that.
Pew 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 pew. Chi burst. I'm not just doing that for the video. I swear to God, I do that every single time I level. I fight on this character and use that because I cannot help myself. Use that blackout kick like a beast. Don't mess with me.
I can't do that yet.
2 down, 1 to go. Where is he at? He is. I don't know where is. Oh, there's a skull on the map. There he is. I don't want to fight you, Abomination. I'm not interested. I'm flattered, but I ain't interested. Here he is. Let's kick his ass. Hey, buddy. Prepare to die, Blood Elf. No. Punch your ass in the throat. Chi burst. I like how he laughs when he fights. That's nice. That's a nice touch. He's not doing much damage to me yet. I don't know if I really need you, Val'kyr. I think I got this one on my own. Oh, I spoke too soon. Your life is forfeit. Val'kyr, please, where are you? For the Horde, for the Alliance. The Saurian is here too. There are the 2 of them. Enough of this. The Cult of the Damned doesn't need Andorhal. This worthless city is yours to fight over. And he pieces out. Val'kyr, I heard rumors that you were here in Lordaeron. You heard correctly, Thessarian. I wanted to give you a chance to kill me again. Thessarian laughs. Looks like it may have to come to that. Yes, it may, but not today. With the Scourge out of the way, I pull my troops back and regroup. I plan to. I see I will then do the same. You must be aware, Val'kyr, we are brothers no longer. You are a member of the Horde, and I of the Alliance. Eventually we will fight this battle for Andorhal, and only one of us can walk off this battlefield victorious. Yes, I know, and don't think I'll go easy on you. I love their little bromance. They're so cute. He bows to him. Oh, they're best friends in death. Val'kyr Deathweaver, you are not to speak to anyone about the agreement that was made today. Consider this an order from your direct superior. Well, surely that will never come to bite you back in the ass, Val'kyr. I'm 100% positive of it. By the way, as we're running back a little... Oh, why would you do that to me? As we're running back a little lore tidbit for you. Val'kyr Deathweaver was killed by Thessarian before... Or I should word it like this. When Val'kyr Deathweaver was not dead, he was killed by Thessarian. No, please, I'm innocent. He was killed by Thessarian, who was already a member of the Scourge, and that's what he meant when he said kill me a second time. So, just a little tidbit for you. We seek to enrich our lives with the lore on this series.
Yes.
Brute strength, excellently done. Okay, you didn't say much for that. Yay, improve my standing with Undercity. Araj is a formidable opponent. Be prepared. Araj dead. This is good. The Royal Apothecary Society has done its part. As have I. Excellently done. And now with the leader of the Scourge forces eliminated from Andorhal, we bide our time. Which one do I want? I want none of these because they all suck. So I'll just take the most I can sell. Victory for now. The Forsaken are victorious and our forces are still strong. Military strategy dictates that we attack the Alliance now while they are recovering and unaware. I have other plans, however. We will wait. We attack the Thessarian and his troops when the time is right. In the meantime, speak with Rhonda Mulver and take a flight to the Bulwark on the Playland's western border. High Executor Darrington will give you your next assignment. You will hear from me again when you are needed in Andorhal. I don't really follow your logic there, Thessarian or Val'kyr. I assume we would destroy the Alliance while they are recovering.
I haven't got all day.
But you know, whatever. To each his own. Where am I going? The Bulwark.
Dark lady.
But you know, he made that deal with the Thessarian, and like I said, nothing possibly could ever go wrong because of that. And he will never suffer for that thing. Sylvanas is just gonna let that shit slide. All right, everybody. I think this is gonna be the end of this first part of this video, the battle for Andorhal. I think I'm just gonna call it that because why else would you call it anything else? That is an iconic saying. This is the battle for Andorhal. I will show these quests that I'm about to do actually because they are slightly related to Andorhal. They have to do with fighting the Alliance, so I will show them next video, which we will see next time, like I said. I wonder how many more times I can say next time before they end this video. Let's try one more. I'll see you guys next time. My name is Necroxis. I hope to see you more for more lore that we choose to explore, because there is always more lore. And I hope you do that with me, because I think it'll be fun. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next time.